Hello, my dear students. I am Muktilal Bandod, your English teacher from Macrovision Academy, Burhanpur. I welcome you for these online classes. Today, in this video, we are going to study a poem, that is the Ball poem. This is written by John Berryman. Before I start the poem, dear students, let me tell you about the poet. John Berryman was born on 25th October 1914 and died on 7 January 1972. He was an American poet and scholar. He is best known for the Dream Songs, which was a sequence of 385 poems. He won Pulitzer Prize for the Dream Songs. He also won the National Book Award. Dear students, let me tell you the summary of the poem. The Ball poem is about losing something that you love and learning to grow up. It is about a little boy who, for the first time in his young life, is learning what it is like to experience grief at the loss of much beloved possession of his ball. To us, the loss of a ball is of minor consequence, and our reaction is to say, "Oh, there are other balls." But to a little boy, this is not so. A dime, another ball, is worthless. Money is external. It cannot buy back to our love, nor replace the things that we love, the things that really matter. The boy has lost his ball. He can buy many new balls, but he has a very deep emotional attachment and memories associated with that ball. So he regrets the loss of the ball. The poet is indirectly trying to tell that we should learn how to cope up with the loss, and money is external. We cannot buy memories with money. We all should learn our responsibility and learn to cope up with the loss. Now, dear students, let me explain you the poem stanza wise. First stanza, let us see what the poet says. The poet is talking about a boy who has lost his ball. He wants to know about him and his reaction because he has lost his ball. Further, he asks to himself that what this boy will do after losing his ball. The poet has seen the ball going away from the boy. He says that the ball was cheerfully jumping up and down in the street. This means that when the ball skipped from boy's hand, it went into the street and later on it fell into the nearby river. Now let's see literary devices used in the four lines. First is anaphora, use of repeated words in two or more lines, like what is the boy, what, and merrily bouncing merrily over. Second is assonance, repeated use of vowels O, like boy, now, who, lost. Third is imagery. When poet says merrily bouncing down the street, that is, the poet is imagining. Fourth is repetition. What is repeated in most of the line. And in the second stanza, the poet says that there is no benefit of consoling the boy by saying that he will get another ball because he has other balls too. He says so because the boy is feeling very sad. He is completely surrounded by sorrow. He is very sad because all the memories of the childhood days went down the harbor with the ball. Here, the poet says that the boy is very sad as the ball which has now gone into the water reminds him of all those sweet memories of the days when he owned it. This loss is unbearable for him and he is grief stricken. The poet says that he can't even tell the boy to take some money from him in order to buy another ball. He says so because the new ball will not bring the sense of belonging to the boy. Further, the poet says that the time has come for the boy to learn the responsibility of taking care of his things. There are only two literary devices are used in this stanza. First is repetition, use of word ball. Second is asyndeton. No use of conjunction in a sentence is called asyndeton, like a dime, another ball, is worthless, etc. And in the last stanza, the poet says that the boy has to learn that in his materialistic world, many of his belongings will be lost. He personifies the ball as his belongings, be it the worldly things or the relationships he is in possession of. So, he says that he has to learn to live without them no matter what. He says no one can buy back such things for him. The poet said so because according to him, money can't buy you everything. If it does buy you some materialistic thing, still it will not be able to buy the sense of belongingness. He says that the boy is learning how to stand up against the sense of lost things. This means that the boy is trying to learn the real truth of life, which states that you have to accept the miseries of life and stand up again. This is the truth which everyone has to learn in his life or her life. The harsh truth of life is standing up against the odd miseries of life that everyone has to bear one day. And at last, let us see the literary devices. First is alliteration. Use of sound B at the start of two consecutive words like buys a ball back. Second is assonance. Use of vowel sound E. He is learning well behind his desperate eyes. Third is repetition. Ball word is repeated twice in the second line. Thank you for watching the video. Dear students, if you have any doubt, you please call me on my personal number. Please share and like the video.